What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let's get to it, man. I got something for y'all.
For coming out this evening. Thank you. Secondly, Maxim Sports, Takam, it was a pleasure. Listen, I come to fight. I don't sit on the edge and make decisions. As you can see, it was a good fight up until the ref stopped it. So up until then, I have the utmost respect for Takam for putting on a good show. There was one or two boos in the stoppage. What did you make of the stoppage? As I said, I have no interest of what's going on with the officials. That's not my job. My job is to worry about my opponent. I was watching him, I was trying to break him down round by round, and unfortunately, the ref stopped it before I think people want to see Takam unconscious on the floor. Am I right? Okay, so now I understand. And that's what I was trying to get to. 10 rounds, 11 rounds, 12 rounds, we was getting there. But as I said, I didn't have control over the rest decision. So we get the win, and now we're on to a positive 2018.
Let's talk about how tough the second round. Talk us through your nose. Do you think that's a broken nose?
It feels it. But you know what? He's like, like Holyfield, coming under, popping up. But this is a championship fighting, and imagine it broke, I couldn't breathe. He started catching up in the later rounds. It would have been a massive disaster, so I had to keep my cool. And as I said, I've got a few months to heal it up. I'll go and see some good doctors to crack it back in place. And then we continue with training.
Was it bothering you at all, and was your stamina affected by it at all?
No. You have to control these situations, you know what I mean? Because if I showed any signs of weakness, the ref could have jumped in and done whatever, but I just kept my composure and continued the fight, as anyone else would do. That's what he tried to do, continue the fight, but the referee jumps in.
You mentioned 2018. What are your plans? We'll talk to Eddie Hearn later, but what are your plans? What do you want to do?
Get my nose cracked back in place, number one. But honestly, continue to grow the sport of boxing, and everyone knows where we're headed. What do people want? That's what I'm interested in.
Well, we know that Deontay is watching on Showtime tonight in the States. Is that a fight that you actively want to pursue?
It has to happen. It has to happen for sure. But I think it comes to a decision where you've got the IBO, the WBA, and the IBF belt, and they have mandatories. Providing I'm free, I can't fight Joe Bloggs from anywhere. I have to fight championship fighters, and these are fighters I have to compete with. That's how it goes. But what I was saying before is that now there's belts on the line, there's obligations as a champion. And once I fulfill these obligations, my door is open to any challenger, providing it's Wilder, providing it's X or X. It's no problem. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, you want to keep hold of those belts. You weren't in a position where you will vacate.
So, like this situation, if I could have fought another heavyweight, it wouldn't mean I had to vacate. Everyone saw in my last fight how hard I had to work. I want to fight, keep them, and move on. This is my dad, fresh from Nigeria. Yeah. I've got my family here as well. So thank you all very much.
You spoke about bringing the big time fights back to the UK. Can you keep selling out stadiums here, or do you want to go global?
As I said, it's not my decision what happens outside of the ring, but what do people want? UK? Give some that. Okay. No. We've got London, Wales, Ireland, Scotland. Where else? Huh? Vegas? They said no Vegas. So I think people want to stay here. And it's a beautiful thing. Look what boxing's doing. People from different backgrounds, people flying in from different countries. It's bringing boxing back, it's uniting people. So let's continue to keep boxing growing in the UK. That's where I'm coming from.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Well, what do you guys think? I ain't seen you in a minute. I know. I just came down here to see if you was all right. Man, I ain't telling them. Man, get off that shit. Everything starts from now. Listen, we all go down. Ain't no one man above the crew. You know that shit. You crazy, man. Look at this. The brother decides to stand up like a man and throw down. Too bad Raheem had to die for this. Listen, I just played the tape for y'all. What do y'all think? Y'all want to skip roll call or y'all want to get straight to it? Y'all want to do the roll call or you want to get straight to it? Let's get it, man. Shout out to all the people that follow me on Instagram, too. I love y'all. Fuck the roll call, they said. Okay. Well, I mean, you guys heard it. That's not even the part where Eddie Hearn talked about Deontay Wilder. Man, this is crazy. And you see, they asked Anthony Johnson about the Wilder fight. That was after the Takam fight, right? After he fought Carlos Takam, premature stoppage. He said stoppage really wasn't my deal. You know, I talked to the ref for me. Okay, I can respect that. You know, he didn't make the decision. The ref made that call. Conveniently, the ref for Joseph Parker was asked too. But whatever. But he says, what do the people want? What do the people want? Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please. He asked you after the Takam fight, what do the people want? Well, you tell me. Do the people want Povetkin or do they want Deontay Wilder? Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please. And when they asked him about Wilder, see, you know one thing I noticed with Joshua, I feel like Joshua sometimes he's trying to be, I don't know, maybe this is just him. It seems like he's trying to be too politically correct and answer everything perfectly. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, we have obligations and it's mandatory. And like, just say, do you want to fight Deontay Wilder? That's what people want. And see, this is what he said doesn't make sense to me. This is after the Takam fight. Don't even make me pull up after the Joseph Parker fight. When this is the thing with Team Joshua. They asked him after the Takam fight, just 2 fights ago, do you want to fight in America? And he says, oh, what do the people want? And then he says, oh, you want it in London? Cardiff? Ireland? Scotland? You know, he said all these places, right? Then he said Las Vegas, and it literally sounded like they got louder for Las Vegas than they did for UK. But when the negotiations happened for $50 million guaranteed, $50 million? What you think you got, Chelsea Carter? Kelsey Grammer? You said no. So it's just been all over the place when it comes to these answers. From one post-fight to the next post-fight. From an IFL TV interview to a Fight Hype interview. From a Fight Hype interview to Sky Sport. It's been all over the place. You know, after the Takam fight, which was recent memory still. You know, he fought Takam, October, November last year? He said, what do the people want? And then, like I said, I could have swore when he said Vegas, they got louder for Vegas than they did for the UK. Listen.
That's what I'm interested in. But we know that's what he tried to do, continue to fight. But get my nose cracked back in. And if he wants to pursue, it has to happen. Belt, Joe Bloggs from any obligations as a champion problem, that's where I'm coming from. Like this situation, to what? I want to fight, keep them, and move on. This is my dad. Thank you all, thank you. It feels it. This is a champ. It would have been a massive disaster, so I took in place, control these situations. I just kept my composure. You mentioned 2018. What are your plans? We'll talk to Eddie Hearn later, but what are your plans? What do you want to do? Get my nose cracked back in place?
See, listen. He said that the announcer says, "What we said, we'll talk to Eddie Hearn later, but what are your plans? What do you want to do?" See, and that's what I'm saying. It seems like Anthony Joshua is trying to be politically correct or like say the perfect thing, but they said, "We'll talk to Eddie Hearn. What do you want? What do you want to do?" And it's just like non-committal. You know what I'm saying? It's like a girl that wants to be in a relationship with you, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to go steady with me? Will you be my boyfriend?" And you're like, "Oh, but we have a little bit of freedom, and like, do you want to be in a relationship with the person?" That's what she's asking you. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Oh, what do you want to do? Get my nose cracked into place?" Like, okay, I'm sure if you know if your nose is hurt, obviously it's something you got to take care of. But they're asking you from a fan perspective. You just said you made it through the fight, you couldn't worry about your nose, this and that. But then post fight, when you're not getting chased down or punched by somebody, then you're talking about your nose. You get what I'm saying? Like, you just said how you had to buckle down with the potential broken nose or nose injury in the pack. And he said, I couldn't show signs of weakness because the ref could have stopped it. So when they're asking you direct questions post fight, you're bringing up, "Oh, I want to get my nose cracked up." You know what I mean? It's crazy. I want to get my nose cracked into place.
Number one. But what are your plans? What do you want to do? Get my nose cracked back in place?
I want to get my nose cracked. They're asking you if you want to fight Wilder. You're talking about the nose. Of course, you have to take care of that, but you know what I'm saying?
Number one. But honestly, continue to grow the sport of boxing.
Continue to grow. I mean, that's very filler. Everybody wants to grow in whatever their industry is. People want to know who you want to fight next.
And everyone knows where we're headed. What do people want? That's what I'm interested in.
Everyone knows where we're headed, where the people want. You know what they want.
But we know.
And I hear people saying Wilder in the crowd.
The Deontay Wilder is watching on Showtime tonight in the States. Is that a fight that you actively want to pursue? It has to happen. It has to happen for sure. But I think it comes to a decision where you've got the IBO, the WBA, and the IBF belt, and they have mandatories.
See, and this is what I'm talking about. He says you have the WBO, IBF, and IBO, and you have mandatories. But the world knows that a mandatory would be superseded or trumped, and I'm not talking about Donald, by a unification. So what's the point? What's the point in saying you have mandatories if you and Wilder, well, not at that time, but now, are the last remaining champions with belts, and it's a unification? What is the point of talking to the fans about a mandatory? People don't care about mandatories. The sanctioning bodies, that's what they're enforcing. Fans want to see the best available fights that they can, that make sense and when they make sense.
Providing I'm free.
Providing I'm free. You're free. You have no, well, now you do, but for the last 3 months, you didn't have an official fight. And then Wilder was free. He didn't have an official announced fight.
I can't fight Joe Bloggs from anywhere. I have to fight championship fighters, and these are fighters I have to compete with. That's how it goes. But what I was saying before is that now there's belts on the line, there's obligations as a champion. And once I fulfill these obligations, my door is open to any challenger, providing this Wilder, providing this XX.
Once again, this is kind of the same demeanor we got from Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman kept, "Oh yeah, Errol Spence, he's a good fighter, but I got mandatories." Like, you're trying to fight guys you already beat. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, you already have wins over them. You're undefeated. Errol Spence, you never fought, you never beat, never sparred with, to my knowledge. Keith Thurman tried the same thing. Fans aren't buying that anymore. You know what I'm saying? We understand as a champion that you have obligations and mandatories, but we also understand the rules. You know, once you fight a champion, you should be clear for some time. If you get injured or you're unable to compete, then you can get an extension like Kell Brook got. You know, we understand these things too. We understand that a unification or a massive fight, like, do you guys do understand this? Canelo has no belts. Canelo Alvarez has no belt. He might got a clenbuterol belt or some shit that we don't know. A Gucci belt. Michael Kors. You couldn't get Michael Kors if you were fucking Michael Kors, right? Canelo has no belts. But all the sanctioning bodies realize it's a major marquee fight for boxing. So who's going to want to stand in the way of that? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to want to be, yo, I'm the sanctioning body, and we told Golovkin that he couldn't fight. Now, the IBF situation is a little bit different because he had an opportunity when Canelo bailed with the failed drug test to fight his mandatory, and he would have been free by September to fight Canelo. But Golovkin chose to fight against Vanes. Bro, did you see the new reports? What new reports? What are you talking about? You have to use specifics. There's a million different reports coming out right now. Damon, I don't know what you're talking about. You're like, oh, you see the new reports? Man, ego, you wild. How am I wild? I'm just real. Man, what do I need to call the WBA for? We already know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So they can give me the runaround, waste my time. I got money to make.
So X, it's no problem. That's where I'm coming from. Yeah, you want to keep hold of those belts. You weren't in a position where you will vacate. So, like this situation, if I could have fought another heavyweight, it wouldn't mean I had to vacate. Everyone saw in my last fight how hard I had to work. I want to fight, keep them, and move on. This is my dad, fresh from Nigeria.
Here's another issue. Keith Thurman did this too. Keeps talking about mandatories, right? But this is not... Have you ever played the game Duck, Duck, Goose? Where all the kids are sitting down, duck, duck, duck. You go around in a circle, right? Duck, duck, goose. And then you got to run and shit, right? Duck, duck, goose. You guys know the game. I know I'm not that old. Duck, 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 goose. And then you run and you got to take their spot, right? You don't just get to select. Boxing don't work like that. You don't just get to select who you want. So the point being, I guess what I'm trying to say is, why was there not this level of energy or precedence when Luis King Kong Ortiz was the mandatory for the WBA? All of a sudden, you got obligations, you got mandatories, which is an ongoing thing. But ever since you beat Vladimir Klitschko, right, you were the man. That was your mandatory. I think Luis Ortiz might have been a mandatory for another belt too, like his IBF or some shit, right? So where was that talk about the mandatories then? Like, oh, I got obligations. I never even really heard Team Joshua mention Luis Ortiz like that. Like say, hey, I got mandatories. This King Kong motherfucker, he think he a true ape, right? I gotta wax him, show him who's daddy. I never really heard that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I never heard him. But now it's like Povetkin. I heard about them being in talks and meetups and shit. And at one point, Luis King Kong Ortiz was on the same side of the fence, same promoter. And instead of them getting closer to a fight, the only thing they did was put him on the same card, but against vastly different people. They put Luis Ortiz versus Dave Allen or something, you know? So it just, people see this. I know I can't be the only one that sees it. Sometimes it takes for people like me to point it out, but I know they have to see this. I know a lot of you guys leaving great points in the comment section.
So thank you all. It's not my decision what happens outside of the ring, but what do people want? UK?
Listen.
What happens outside of the ring? Here, or do you want to go global? As I said, it's not my decision what happens outside of the ring, but it's back to the UK. Can you keep selling out stadiums here, or do you want to go global?
He said, you want to fight in the UK, or do you want to go global? Joshua responds, it's not my decision what happens outside of the ring, but what do the people want? But then after he beat Parker, they said, hey, you want to fight in America? He said, no. For so long, UK fighters have had to travel, and I'm putting a stop to that. Let them come here if they want a shot. What? But you beat Takam just a fight ago, and you says it's not my job.
Are you selling out stadiums here, or do you want to go global? As I said, it's not my decision what happens outside of the ring, but what do people want? UK? Give some that.
Listen to the cheers.
No. We've got London.
Listen, London.
Wales. Ireland, Scotland.
Ireland.
Where else? Huh? Vegas?
Listen how loud they got for Vegas.
So I think people want to stay here.
Hey, bro, listen. Listen. I'm not even trying to be petty. But he says, what do the people want? Right? He said, what do the people want? We got London. We got Wales. He said, Ireland, Scotland. Crowd quiet as fuck. He said, where else we got? Las Vegas? And people were like, yeah. And then he's like, all right, the people say UK. We got to stay here. What? Listen, I'm going to play it one more time. I don't know how well y'all can hear. When they said Vegas, it literally sounded like they got the loudest for Vegas. Just listen. Don't take my word for it. You guys get your soundometer, and then you tell me the audience applause and who got the most studio applause. He said, London, Wales, Scotland. Listen. Let me try to turn it up for you.
Vegas, Scotland. We've got London, Wales, Ireland, Scotland. Where else? Huh? Vegas? You say no, Vegas. So I think people want to stay here.
See, that didn't even make sense. Like, he said, London, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, Vegas. Ah! All right, see, everybody said stay here, UK. Like, no, they just scream louder for Vegas than they did for all that UK shit. So what are you talking like? This shit is funny. Like, this is like a stand-up comedy. This is just funny to me. That's like me saying, all right, Eagles Army, I'm finna buy a pizza. What kind of pizza you want? And you know that I want a Hawaiian pizza. You know, I want ham and pineapple. And I'm like, what type of pizza y'all want? Make some noise. And everyone's already, yeah. What type of pizza Eagle Army want? We got Hawaiian? Yeah. We got pepperoni? Yeah. We got Supreme? Yeah. And we got cheese pizza? Ah! All right, they want Hawaiian. Like, no, bro, you're not gonna play me like that. I know I'm not deaf and shit. They got loud as fuck for Supreme and cheese, and you go, and then cause you want Hawaiian, you gonna be like, all right, they want me to order Hawaiian. Like, they was quiet as fuck for Hawaiian. It was dead as fuck, dead door when you said, we got Hawaiian. I said we got Hawaiian. We got pepperoni. Yeah. We got Supreme. Yeah. We got cheese pizza. Ah! All right, they want Hawaiian. Let me order some Hawaiian. Bro, what? This shit is crazy. Them motherfuckers was quiet as fuck for all them UK ones until it got to Vegas. See, they were the UK fans. I love y'all. Y'all willing to travel. Listen.
We've got London, Wales, Ireland, Scotland. Where else? Huh? Vegas? They said no Vegas. So I think people want to stay here.
That man said people want to stay here. And how you gonna let them vote and then overrule the shit right then? This shit is crazy, bro. And the funny thing is, I sleep well at night because I know what I'm saying. I know I believe in what I'm saying in the whole nine. So it is what it is. Hey, somebody clap Terry. I'm sick of hearing people talk about this fool in the comment section. If I have any active shooters, just clap Terry. Whoever the fuck Terry is, just clap him. Just get him out of my... Thank you. Who the fuck is Terry? Like I said, people want to focus on minuscule shit. Hey, you clapped the wrong person. Whoever did that. Hey, Ronald Finkel, I gotta take your badge again. You clapped the wrong person. His name is Terry, and he's laughing because he's still in here, and you clapped the wrong person. Terry, not Terrell. Terry laughing because you accidentally clapped the wrong person. Get the right person up out of here. Hey, Finkley, I gotta take your shooter privileges for a minute because that's the second mess up today. You gotta cool it. You clapping the wrong people. You hot-handed. Anyway, man, this whole thing with Joshua is crazy. It's crazy. Get ready for an IFL interview tomorrow. Eddie Germ twisting facts for it 1 hour. But see, and that's what I'm thinking. This whole thing is not. It's not even fun anymore. Like it's predictable. It's like I'm not out here psychic and shit. Like I'm just calling how I see. I don't have no magic crystal ball. You know, but it's so easy to see the play. Antonio McRae? Y'all, that's what the shooters appointed you. Hey, Antonio, be cool, cause they tell me Antonio McRae. All right, you in right now. Just don't go trigger happy, cause a lot of innocent people getting clapped up in this, cause I seen it. But the shooters told me that you the one, so just don't abuse it. Like the whole thing, we don't have to just block everybody. This is for the weirdo creepazoid, you know what I mean, stalkers and shit. You don't have to just, all the shooters, you don't have to just clap anybody, like just for the fuck of it because they said something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let them live. But some of y'all be like, bop, 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 just shooting everybody that say anything. Like, it don't have to be like that. You know, we still got numbers we got to get. But, see, King Corleone, he admitted, he said, I used to be a little trigger happy. I got more relaxed, LOL. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a little bit of shit talking or disagreement, you don't, like, I'm not tripping off of that. It's the slavids and weebity, like, people who are really doing too much and, like, searching for attention. Like, that's the parasite motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't have to be like, Mike B, $5 super chat. Thank you for keeping us updated. The real boxing news. Thank you. Someone said I can't leave no witnesses. Yeah, this is crazy, man. And then on top of that, how are you gonna not give us the fight that majority of us want, Joshua Wilder? And then on top of that, you're gonna put it on a platform that's unproven, untested, and nobody in America, at least, really has at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. That's crazy that. So we have to go at me as a boxing fan, unless I plan on going to the UK or wherever you're having the Povetkin fight, Russia or whatever. Me as a boxing fan, now I have to actually come out of pocket to get something that wasn't even my preferential first choice. Do you get what I'm saying? That's crazy if you think about it. That's crazy. Like, so you didn't even give me my first choice. But then you expect me as an American boxing fan to come out of pocket and give you money for an app for something that I didn't even initially want. Just imagine if the whole world worked like that. What if you go to a restaurant and you're like, man, I'm gonna get the filet mignon medium rare with loaded mashed potatoes and asparagus. And then they come out with your plate and it's fucking meatloaf. It's meatloaf and like tree leaves or some shit, and you're like, nah, I ordered the filet mignon. Like I wanted the filet with the remember loaded mashed potatoes and the asparagus. You know, I wanted asparagus, and then they gonna charge you more for the meatloaf plate. You're like, nah, the filet mignon was $45. The meatloaf is $69.95. So how you not provide me with what I wanted, what I ordered, and then charge me more for the substitute thing that I didn't even really want? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you could have, at the worst, you could have just left it, what's the name? I watched all of Joshua's last 7 fights, all of his last 7 fights or whatever, basically since he became a champion in all his title defenses, I've been able, as a U.S. American citizen, you know what I mean? I've been able to see him on Showtime, which I already have, which I'll continue to have because their schedule is slamming. Like, listen, I don't have, like, HBO, I don't know, I'm kind of mad because I don't watch nothing else on HBO. So they're not really providing me with no great content. Showtime is doing a motherfucking thing right now. So I don't mind having a Showtime. But I'm not trying to stream me out and like add hella shit. You gonna pay my car insurance? I don't have it, you know what I'm saying? I don't have it where I just want to keep spending my ESPN Plus and Showtime and then this and all these trips. You get what I'm saying? So at the worst, leave Joshua's fights how they were, and then put, you know what I mean, put your other whoever, Josh Kelly or one of them motherfuckers on the DAZN app. But you gonna try to force me to get an app and try to use your biggest star to propel it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. For that, if you put on Amir Khan, Kell Brook, I'll think about it. And that still passes expiration date, to be honest. But I might get it for something like that. I might do it. You know what I'm saying? You put Amir Khan, Adrian Broner, I'll get it for that. Something like that. But you gotta, that's what I'm saying. You gotta show me some calendar. You want me to come out. Like, I'm not just, like, even Top Rank. Top Rank has showed with ESPN Plus that they're putting on some fights that interest me. Crawford Horn, even though I covered that as media, I was still, like, if I didn't, and this is the thing, ESPN is bigger and already established in America, so they're able to only charge $4.99. So that's a more reasonable price point than the previous known price point for DAZN of $20. I'm not paying $20. That's like me paying a UK pay-per-view for some shit. That y'all UK motherfuckers could pay that. It'd be fucking Liam versus McMallory and shit. I'm not paying for that. Y'all can watch Liam versus McMallory, and I'm not paying for that. I don't know no Liam. And y'all be lying too, talking about, oh, he's the next Conan the Barbarian versus the Welsh Mayweather. Like, Lee Selby don't do nothing like Mayweather. So how did he get that name? What Mayweather is he? Jeff? You know what I'm saying? What Mayweather? How is he the Welsh Mayweather? Y'all UK motherfuckers be lying with these nicknames. Liam the Lion. Like, he ain't no lion. Jermell and Jamal Charlo, them some lions. Not this Liam motherfucker. Y'all just be lying, saying that they Todd McFlannery. Like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Todd McFlannery? Todd the Toaster McFlannery. I'm not paying for no Todd goddamn Toaster McFlannery and all this shit. What the fuck? The fuck is a Todd McFlannery? You know what I mean? I'm not paying for no Todd McFlannery versus Liam. Todd the Toaster. This is gonna be a cracking fight. Like, man, it's gonna have to crack somewhere else because I ain't watching it. Fuck you mean? And I love the UK, but I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Like, I'm not, like, there's some UK guys I'm really checking for. Anthony Yard, Josh Kelly. I fuck with Tony Bellew heavy. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just buying it, just anything. Fucking Benedict Bradley versus Super Skeeter. Like, Super Skeeter. Like, I don't know them. I don't know who that is. Who the fuck is Benedict? Benedict Arnold? Who is that? He a traitor? I don't know him. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not buying DAZN for a whole bunch of people that I haven't really been privy to. Conrad Lovato. Like, who's that? Demi Lovato, brother? Who the fuck is Conrad? You feel me? Like, who Conrad? That's what I need to know. Tell me who Conrad is. Conrad the con artist Lovato. I don't know him. I'm not paying for DAZN for nobody named Conrad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know though. Weird ass name. Lukey the Dookie Peterson. Like Lukey the Dookie. I'm not paying for no Lukey Dookie. What's next? Oodles and Noodle? I'm not paying for all that. Liam and Lukey the Dookie. Like you named after shit. I'm not paying for all that. Gunther and all these motherfuckers. Pierce versus Gunther. It's gonna be a cracker of a fight. It's cracking, commiserate. I'm not paying for Pierce and Gunther. And then the winner gets Conrad. Hey, y'all motherfuckers is doing too much. Someone said Olsen McDougal. That's what I'm saying. I'm not paying for no O'Doyle rules. Who the fuck is O'Doyle? O'Doyle rules. You know what I mean? So this DAZN shit, you gotta tell me the schedule. I heard Amir Khan's fighting Samuel Vargas. Samuel Vargas, that's the one that Danny Garcia just knocked out. So he's not gonna fight Danny Garcia or somebody like a rematch which would be a very good rematch. He signed to Matchroom, and then you have him fighting Phil LaGreco, and then you're gonna have him fight Samuel Vargas. That's the rumor. A guy that Danny Garcia knocked out, a guy that Errol Spence knocked out. That's who you're gonna have Amir Khan fight. Really? Samuel Vargas? I'd rather see him fight Samuel L. Jackson. If we fighting Sam Adams and shit, I want to see him fight a fucking beer bottle rather than Samuel Vargas. Samuel, like I said, Samuel Jackson. Say what again? I dare you, motherfucker. That's right. You can't kill me. Fight Samuel L. And we Jackson like Samuel. That's what I'm saying. You better fight Sammy Davis Jr. and shit. It's your boing boing. Brat Pack. We Rat Pack niggas let Sam Tab dance on you then. I Sinatra shot you, goddamn you. I put the boy in the box like David Blaine, let the audience watch. Man. So DAZN, you gotta let me know what's on DAZN. That's what you gotta do. You gotta let me know what's on DAZN. I'll get it. Like, see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I make some money. I'm money ego. I make some money in boxing, but I don't just give money away. And if I do, it's to charity. I'm not just giving it to no app. You gotta tell me the price point. You gotta tell me what you're talking about fight wise. Damn. That shit look crazy. If Conor McGregor signed to DAZN, that'll be lit. Because he knows how to sell a fight. You know what I'm saying? There's not, well, I can't say there's not. A lot of the people I've seen, they're like, the most, who knows how to sell a fight from the UK? Tyson Fury, Dillian White. I like Tony Bellew. I like Tony Bellew. That he's a man's man. I fuck with him. Billy Joe Saunders, I like him. But see, Billy Joe Saunders, I don't think he's a good fighter. I don't think he's a big star though. I don't think he's a big, like, you know what I'm saying, like a Canelo type of star. Kell Brook, he don't really trash talk like that. So basically, I met me way chocolate brownie. Well, Kell Brook's trash talk sound like he's cooking you a dessert. So basically, I'm a bake me chocolate brownie. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like he making some dessert or something. I gotta dip it in the fudge and me chocolate brownie at me weight. Man, this Joshua Wilder shit crazy. Make sure y'all get some alkaline water. Best stuff for you. Prince Nassim, that's my dude, man. Prince Nassim is the one. He's one of the people that got me into boxing. I'm at my weight. I don't know, man. But yeah, it's unfortunate. And see, I'm telling you, the thing is, I don't like the Povetkin fight. I really don't. I know how boxing works. Because even like, here's another thing. What if Joshua gets a lot of flack, which I've already started to see? People are calling Joshua all types of names. You got to stay really focused. And I don't know if, at this point, I don't know if Joshua has the mental fortitude and dexterity and the focus of a guy like a Floyd Mayweather. I really don't. Like, if he's I know Floyd got a strong mind, like in terms of being built for this, because he's the most hated. You know what I mean? And despite all that hate, he always kept it together. Joshua, I don't know how he'll be in the trenches. Like, honestly, if Joshua was in the Shane Mosley fight, if Mosley obviously was a heavyweight and he got rocked him, I don't know that Joshua would have made it out of that round. See, I know he made it out of the Klitschko round, but Klitschko wasn't like aggressive. Shane Mosley was trying to fuck Floyd up. Floyd had to buckle down and fight back in that round. You know what I mean? And stay cool-headed about it. Not let his heart rate get too high, not make a mistake, clinch, you know. I don't know if Joshua would do that. We got to see. We got to see him in more predicaments like that. But Povetkin can hurt you. And I'm telling you, if it's not a stellar performance, which to me, Joshua's last two performances have not been stellar. He got the job done. He won. Congrats to him for that. They haven't been stellar. So I really feel there's a strong chance that Anthony Joshua, this next fight with a dangerous Povetkin, hurts the Wilder fight more than it helps it. I really do. I really do. But man, as long as y'all know, new media is killing. Ego's Army is killing. How tell me I didn't call this. Go. I want someone to tell me I didn't call. I could make a compilation video of how I called this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you guys. I said, as much as I want to be wrong, I don't see myself being wrong. I don't see them fighting Wilder next. Just when it seems like it's about to get good. Like, we're so close, on the verge, on the cusp of a Joshua Wilder fight. What happens? Oh, we'll send you the contract Friday. Some cockamamie shit in the WBA. Oh, yeah, we need you an answer. Set your Apple Watch. We need an answer in 12 hours, 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? And then now all of a sudden, you're fighting Povetkin. Womp, womp, womp. Which is what I told you. I could show you the stream where I said it. I just did it the other day. I said, yeah, Wilder's team said he's going to send the contract, but it's always been one obstacle after another. They keep moving the goalposts. So at the end of the day, you know, I told you, I literally said my words exactly. I remember. I said, don't hold your breath. I feel like something could come up. So I wouldn't even get too excited. People were like, oh, fight's on, because Wilder accepted. But that's his side. They've showed a willingness to compete. They showed a willingness to get this done. And luckily, it was 3 months or so, but that was just a waste of time. Wilder could, if he knew he wasn't going to get the Joshua fight, he could have already scheduled his next fight. He could have been in training camp. Like, he could have been somewhere, but it almost stalls out his career. And one of the craziest things is that fans, or alleged fans, channels and different stuff like that, they're going to allow for the lies, the deceit, the contradictions, the missed steps. Like, oh, do you want to fight in America? Oh, what do the fans want? Then the next post-fight interview you do you want to fight in America? No. Like, oh, okay. Before you just said let the fans speak, and it got loud as fuck for Vegas. You know, Deontay's Boxing Nation got an interview where he talked specifically to AJ. AJ was like, oh yeah, Klitschko in Vegas, why not? And he was in Vegas. That's where Deontay lives. He was in Vegas at the Mayweather gym in Vegas talking about a Klitschko fight. So why is it good enough? Why is Klitschko coming off of a loss and you just knocked his fucking head off, had his shit looking like a fucking, I've had my shit pushed in, bro. Like, you had Klitschko's neck looking like a Pez dispenser. You had already beat him, but you could come to Vegas for him. But you can't come to Vegas for Wilder, right? Your promoter said you could come to Brooklyn, Barclays, where Gerald Miller is from Brooklyn, right? Well, you couldn't come to Brooklyn or in America in general for Wilder. So you'll come for a challenger like Gerald Miller, who's never had a title shot, but not Wilder. You'll come when Klitschko is not a champion and you already knocked his fucking head off into the Principality rafters or wherever the fuck you guys were, Wembley rafters, right? You knocked his head to the Goodyear blimp and already beat him, but you'll come to Vegas for him. You know what I'm saying? It just, none of this stuff makes sense. And you know it, I know it, the fans know it, the fighters know it. They just gotta roll with the punches. They gotta roll with the punches. And see, it's funny what they do. Remember when Tupac in Above the Rim, he's like, it's funny what you do pick up, and he pulled that razor out. It's funny what the fans do choose to focus on. They keep talking about, oh, Wilder doesn't want the fight because Wilder took 4 weeks. Okay, what about what's more of a show that a fighter doesn't want to fight? Taking 4 weeks to mull over a contract and go over it, or turning down $50 million, a price point that you asked for? You know what I'm saying? What's more of an indication that you don't want to fight? Saying, hey, I'll send you a contract by Friday, but it took us a while to go over everything and make a team decision. It took us a month, right? Or, hey, I want 50 mil, I'll take the fight tomorrow. And then getting offered 50 mil and then saying, I won't take the fight tomorrow. Fuck you. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't say no filth, Lauren, and filth. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm finna you call. Fuck you. Right? What's more? What's more an indication of somebody's willingness or non-compliance to make a fight? You dudes are getting dusted. You guys are getting dusted. All you man fans, you getting dusted, left in the dust, dusted in the motherfucking disgusted. You guys are getting bodied. You know it. You'll never be as big as my channel. You'll never be as big as other channels who is calling it right, because you don't keep it real. Nobody gives a fuck about you. End of the story. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. Point blank, period. Tell the haters catch up. Call me Mr. Hines. Haters gotta catch up. It's that simple. You'll never be on this level because you can't keep it real. And at the end of the day, you might be able to deceive a few, but you can't deceive the public. You can't deceive the army. We know it. We've studied all your tricks. We've learned your style. See, we've mastered your style, but you can't master ours. You can't do what we can do. We can do what you could do. Play fucking dumb. With anybody, we could do that. Right? We could do that. But you can't do what we do. Keep it real. Come up with valid points that are based on fact, not emotion, logic, cite our sources. You can't do that. You could just speculate and bring up what everyone else that's on that side, what they're saying. Oh, why did he wait 4 weeks? Why did he turn down 50 million? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, another thing you can't do is you can't be right because you're in the wrong. I need a pullback. I said you can't be right because you in the wrong. Oh my gosh, bars. How are you going to be right when you're in the wrong? You driving the wrong way down a one-way. Bars. Oh my gosh. See, when I do this, it's swift like a model on the runway. You driving the wrong way down the one-way. Oh my gosh, bars. Let me get these boys, man. Let me get them. I said the shit we do is swift like a model on the runway. You driving the wrong way down a one-way. Man, you get pulled over, pass. I'll have you flip over the overpass, crash. Oh my gosh, bars. Rap battle. Talk to them. Let's get it. See, they can't do this. They don't have it. They don't have the pizzazz. They don't have it. They don't have the energy. They don't have the truth on their side. They can't do what we do. Therefore, they're going to reach that dead end at some point. They're going to most of them are cowards, so they're going to give up. See, I don't have to give up because the fans going to lift me up. Even if I felt like giving up, the fans going to be like, hey, Ego, you have good content. You know, we appreciate it. We support the movement. When you coming out with hats. And I'll be like, damn, I got people. I got people to lead. I got people that fuck with the movement. I got so many people against what we trying to do. Old media. So we gonna keep rising to the occasion, period. There's plenty of times I don't feel like doing a video. But then I think about y'all. The real motherfuckers. Ego's army. My shooters. And I'm like, man, I got people I can't let down. I sleep real well at night. I go to bed late, but when I do get there, I sleep good. You know why I sleep good? Because I know what I'm saying. I believe. When you don't believe what you're saying, it's like a girl stuffing her bra. Yeah, she has the appearance of having big boobs. You can deceive people for so long. You know, oh, damn, Dolly Parton, goddamn, Pamela Anderson, you stacked. But then when you find that person you like, and you want to get intimate with them, they're gonna find out that it's not all that glitters is not gold. They'll be like, take your bra, and they're gonna see you flat chested, mosquito bites, your shit right here with it. You know what I'm saying? Look like T-Rex arms. You can't. So you know you were able to deceive people into thinking you were big chested or whatever you were trying to do, and then they're gonna see them T-Rex arms. That Jurassic World, and to see like, oh damn, she got some mosquito bites. And the thing about it is, I know a lot of you some nasty buzzers. You wouldn't have cared. You wouldn't have cared that she was flat chested. She had a good personality. She had a nice job. You know what I mean? Had a little bubble. You wouldn't have cared. But it's the fact that she tried to deceive you and lie. Now, if you lying about that, what else are you lying about? You know? Let's get it. Someone said live or not. Man, I'm always live. I'm live in the flesh. Even when I'm not live, I'm live. Y'all better recognize. I'm fresh to death, but I'm still live. So that's my thoughts. I just never, like I said, people want to keep the, why did it take 4 weeks? Well, why would you duck 50 million when you asked for 50 million? Why would you say that's no longer good enough and I'm not going to go anywhere? Like, okay, I would fight if I was a professional fighter anyway, I don't care where we're fighting. You know, why do you even care where you're fighting when you're getting that type of money that you asked for? I'll fight on the goddamn sun. But like, what are you doing? It's 10 million degrees Fahrenheit. I'll be like, oh well, get your SPF 50, motherfucker. We fighting on the sun. This is the amount of money you like. You're a boxer. Sometimes you gotta walk through fire. You gotta walk through fire. And see, Wilder did an interview with 78, and I caught the beginning of it while I was driving. And the thing is, he said a good point. He says, what I heard him say is, you know what? I don't care. He said he didn't want to come over here. Cool, I'll come over to you and knock you out in front of your people, and then come back and celebrate with my people. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. You know? He said, I'll knock you out in front of your crowd and then come back home and celebrate with my crowd. Joshua could be in the same state of mind. He could be like, okay, no problem. No problem. It's mad. No problem. You know? Fight. And America's big. Wilder's not from Vegas. And that's probably where they would have fought. Or the Barclays, maybe. He's not from either. You know? So, I don't know. It is what it is. Ricky Williams, $2 super chat. AJ, if you scared, say you scared. Quack, quack. Hashtag Eagles Army. Like Richie Rich said, if you're scared, go to church. I know it hurts to find out me and yo. If you're scared, go to church. Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button. But again, it's funny what they choose to focus on. They say, "Oh, Wilder, he hasn't fought nobody." Like, so listen, Povetkin's resume is not much greater than Wilder's. You know, if that's what we're talking about. He fought a faded Hasim Rahman way after he was, before he, like, you know what I mean, way after he had knocked out Lennox Lewis, came back and got knocked out in the rematch, you know, so that was a faded version of him. He fought Klitschko and lost, right? He fought Marish who looks like Lurch and shit. Fucking Monster Squad. Bogus! Frankenstein looking motherfucker. Bolts coming out of his neck. Bogus. Yeah, who has he fought? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the time he had to fight Bermane Stiverne or Wilder, which would have been great names on his resume, he failed drug tests. These are facts, people. David Price, you fought Price when he had lost 3 out of his last 6 fights, all 3 by knockouts. Or he had lost 2 of his last fights, because the third was a Povetkin knockout, so let me correct that. He had lost 2 of his last 5 fights by knockout. Man, you boys getting decapitated. But you know what? I love it. Let them not keep it real. That only makes me shine better. And people who are telling the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. So, yeah, I'm not really worried about it. My channel's going to continue to grow because at the end of the day, people know what's real. Like, listen, this is not even me, so don't blame this on me. I asked a simple question yesterday. Just so it's on my Instagram. Follow me at Boxingego, right? I didn't even give my opinion. This is the picture. It's Joshua with a kettlebell. It says, describe Anthony Joshua in only one word. It has 907 likes. Likes. It says sexy, tank, knucklehead, fine, duck, overrated, duck, killer, Mr. Nice Guy, pussy, puto, chicken emojis, mod, pussy, Frank Bruno 2.0, vagina. Like, look, it's all here. I just asked the fans. So even if you're mad at me, this is the fans talking. Pussy, scared, fraud, dodger, beast, pussy, bitch ass nigga, coward, quack, scared, duck, motherfucking hoe, ducker. I just asked what you guys think. Did the same thing for Wilder. We keep it fair over here, right? Look, this is the picture. Don't get mad at me. I just asked the question what y'all thought. I said, describe Wilder in one word. Power, vibranium, determined, windmill, frustrated, bum, big, uncoordinated motherfucker, but it works though. Contract, sign it, windmill, bitch, pussy, murderer, beast, king, the best, avoided, kid boo, wild, overrated, hungry, dangerous, beast, conqueror, the black channel. Oh, that's funny. Beast, killer, mean. Someone says bitch, windmill, frustrated, warrior, vicious, ruthless, tall, mean, feared, titleist, king, banger. These are the words, you know. And see, and this is the other thing, is if I had all these people in a hot seat and told them to decide whatever you called these champions, to explain it, we would see what's real. Because like that's just getting people like a quick pulse. But people again often will say stuff that if they were in the hot seat they wouldn't be able to back up. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever. That's a little black channel. And the time is running out. Like, people are starting to see more and more stuff. Like, I'm not. See, they people want to relegate it. Joseph Parker says that Wilder's gonna knock out Joshua. Daniel Dubois says that Wilder's gonna knock out Joshua, but it's a good fight. Chris Arreola says Wilder has a killer instinct and he's gonna knock out Joshua. Right? These are all people that have mostly been in the ring with either guy and or sparred one of them or something. Daniel Ball sparred AJ. Chris Arreola fought as a replacement against Wilder. Joseph Parker obviously was AJ's last fight. So, it's a good fight. It's a good fight. But there's... you guys can't win at this. Let people... I say my fight prediction. I really think that Wilder stylistically would beat AJ. But I don't know. We got to see it. But that's what I would think would happen. And I can explain why. And then you have other pro fighters that are saying it. And I'm sure there's some pro fighters that are picking AJ to win. So, let's see it. It's a good fight. Wilder, baby, Miller next. That would be good. They got bad blood, but I think Miller might fight Kubrat Pulev. They just won a purse bid. There's a Bulgarian guy, Epic Sports, and he won the purse bid, so that might be Gerald Miller's next fight. So I don't know if it might be Dominic Brazil. I'm so frustrated right now. So, yeah, man, it's just like constant moving the goalpost. It's insane. And the fans, like, how do you sleep at night when you see it? And I know you see it because I'm bringing it up. Other channels are bringing it up. Fans are bringing it up. ESPN's bringing it up. So I know you have to see it. So you guys look like some straight busters. Like, listen, I don't care who it is. Like, even my own family, if I know they're wrong, I have that type of relationship with my family, my brother, sister, mom, dad. If they did something that was just completely wrong, I'll be like, oh, that's messed up. You shouldn't have did that to that little kid. Or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. Like, you shouldn't have took that little kid's ice cream. You know what I'm saying? If they did something fucked up, I would tell them. I wouldn't be like, oh, you did the right thing, snatching that kid's ice cream and eating it from him. You know what I'm saying? But these fans be cowards. A lot of these fans are cowards. And you more of a coward, to be honest, because at best for the boxers and promoters, they have something to lose in this equation. You're a fan, so you're more of a coward because you want to justify some bullshit that has you at other people's mercy. Yeah, we should be paying extra money for DAZN and not getting the fight we want. You're even bigger coward because you letting them do it to you when you don't have to. At least I can understand. I don't like it, but I can understand when promoters do promoter shit. When a fighter doesn't want to fight or ducks a fight, but it makes more business sense to not fight that dangerous opponent. I can at least understand the logic, whether I like it or not. I can understand why Keith Thurman doesn't want to just come back to Errol Spence. He's a dangerous fight. But when the fans do it, that don't even make sense. But hey, that's how they choose to live their life. You guys enjoy DAZN and enjoy fights that come second fiddle to the fight we all want to see. And I'm telling you, boxing works in mysterious ways. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather Sr., a real one. He beat his domestic violence case or whatever the fuck, assault case or whatever it was. Yeah. Some of the fans, they want to gallivant and parade around off of another man's money. You know, oh yeah, AJ, he calls all the shots. Like, shit, you act like he paying you. Wilder ain't paying me. Joshua ain't paying me. So my decisions, my thought processes come from in the form of a fan. Yeah, smash the like button, man. I just had to drop another hour on y'all. I'm getting out of here. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just saying, boxing works in mysterious ways. Shit, like look at Gamboa. Perfect example. And this is the thing. I don't even remember. I would say Mikey Garcia side in Top Rank didn't want the Gamboa fight more maybe than Mikey at the time. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what happens is the fight didn't happen when it's supposed to happen, and guess what? Gamboa got knocked out by Crawford. Now it's already a done deal. Nobody cares about Gamboa and Mikey anymore. But that at the time was a big fight. Crazy. I just had to hit y'all over the head with another hour because I had a headache the last stream, so I had to get off of here. All this talking about this, I had to get off of it. But now I feel better. I did a little home remedy, so I'm back. Gang, gang. Shout out to the army. Hit the like button. We just working. We just gonna keep dropping this. But if you a boxing fan, be that. Be a boxing fan. I might do a vampire stream. Hit the bell icon so you guys get notified when they're about to drop. Even though YouTube doesn't always send them out, hopefully they will. TC the Crisis $2 super chat. New album Juicy AJ and AJ the Juice Man. Hey, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping with these names. Peace out, y'all. Maybe do a vampire stream. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe to next videos. Ego.